So the name of this episode is called Money to Burn. Money to Burn is going to be about tobacco products. More than 10 times as many United States citizens have died prematurely from cigarette smoking than have died in all wars from the United States during its history. Approximately 4,000 young people in the U.S. will begin smoking today. Tobacco is the leading preventable cause of death worldwide. 300 million related illnesses from tobacco and nicotine, and more than 8 million deaths worldwide are tobacco and nicotine related deaths. More deaths than HIV, illegal drug use, murders, alcohol use, suicide, and motor vehicle injuries combined. Now, 8 million people worldwide, and the population is 8 billion. Is that 1% of the population yearly? Now, tobacco contains chemicals that are harmful to smokers and non-smokers alike. More than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke. When you light the fire to it and it becomes a gas, now there's 7,000 chemicals, and at least 250 of them are known to be harmful, from carbon monoxide, ammonia, arsenic, and formaldehyde. More than 70 have been found to be cancerous. Several smoking aids are available, including nicotine patches, nasal sprays, gum, and new prescription drugs are now being used. Tobacco use as a whole is dangerous. This means chewing tobacco, smoking a pipe, and even wearing patches of nicotine. Tobacco is the leading cause of preventable death. It causes many health conditions, including cardiovascular disease, respiratory disease, over 20 types of cancer, and other health conditions. Now, light and low tar cigarettes still have harmful toxins that go everywhere. Smoke is harmful even to non-smokers. Cigarette smoking results in the rapid distribution of nicotine throughout the body. It reaches the brain within 10 seconds of inhalation. A typical smoker would take 10 puffs on a cigarette during the 5 minutes that the cigarette is lit. Therefore, a person who smokes a pack and a half a day gets 30 hits of nicotine to the brain each day. And those who chew tobacco absorb it more slowly through the mucus lining of the mouth. Nicotine, the drug in and of itself, activates the brain circuitry and the regions responsible for regulating feelings of pleasure. Nicotine is the active drug in tobacco. It increases the release of the neurotransmitter dopamine and the so-called reward or pleasure pathways of the brain. This effect likely contributes to the abuse. The potential of the stimulant, the effect that a rapid increase in the brain concentration dissipates within a few minutes, causing the smoker to dose frequently throughout the day, and efforts to maintain the pleasure effects of the drug. In addition to its direct effects, it stimulates the receptors in the brain, and it affects the neck that monitors the brain's need for oxygen. It stimulates the cardiovascular system, releasing ephedrine, which increases the blood flow, heart rate, and increases blood pressure. Nicotine has been used as an insecticide, and higher concentrations can be extremely toxic. Symptoms of nicotine poison include vomiting, abdominal cramps, mental confusion, and breathing difficulty, respiratory failure from paralysis of muscles. The average smoker takes 1 to 2 milligrams of nicotine from every cigarette. Smoking leads to disease and damages nearly every organ in the body. And for me, I call this money to burn. When I was smoking, one of the things that was helping me to stop, I was sitting at a bus stop waiting on a bus, cold winter day. Every time you light a match, yeah, I'm old. Back in the days when they had matches, light a match, the wind would blow it out. Light a match, the wind would blow it out. Back in the day, whenever you wanted a bus to come, light a cigarette, because it would surely come down. But anyway, as I'm lighting these matches, I'm striking these matches and trying to get this cigarette lit. I'm waiting on the bus. I'm sitting here. I did the math. This was years ago when cigarettes were only like $3 a pack, $3.50 a pack. Now they're $10 to $12 a pack. I couldn't imagine having a habit, being addicted. I was smoking 3.5 packs a day. I did the math, I added it up. At that rate, at that time, I was smoking, burning up in smoke, money to burn, over $3,000 a year just on cigarettes. And here I am, standing at a bus stop, waiting on a bus, but I'm smoking up a car. Now, I'm not saying that led me to quit smoking, but it definitely was a thought when I was trying to quit. On the numerous times I did quit, every time I quit, it was longer and longer. I quit one time for 30 days, stopped, developed the habit even stronger, quit for 60, stopped, got the habit even stronger, 90, and this went on and went on and went on. I think the longest time was like 18 months until I met the Lord, my Lord and Savior, until I got delivered from smoking, until I was healed from that addiction. All I was doing was going through a repetitious event, or whatever it was, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 100, a year, 6 months I went one time. But every time I went back and the habit was more potent, more stronger. I needed more for that craving. The first time I stopped, maybe I was at a pack a day. Went back, a pack and a half a day. Stopped, went back up to 2 packs a day. Stopped, 2.5, and so forth. But God. Anyway, my next topic is either going to be called Red Rum, Fentanyl, that killer, or Killer Killer, that fentanyl. Anyway, the title means absolutely nothing. Episode 4 is going to be on that killer fentanyl. All right, everyone. Priest signing out.